Say that again. Say that again to him.
No, it's not funny.
No, do it again.
Samson, if you believe the Antichrist is real and I met him, then bark. Samson, I said bark if you believe that I met the Antichrist.
Kayla, are you on any substances right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually not.
All right. And you believe what you're saying?
Absolutely.
You haven't been coached to say any of this?
No, I haven't been coached to say any of
And nobody's
this.
forced you in any type of way?
And no one has forced me in any kind of way.
All right. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Kayla, you believe you met the Antichrist?
I do believe I met the Antichrist.
All right, guys. Here's a backstory on this whole story that we're about to do real quick. The backstory is Kayla was in Philadelphia. Kayla had a breakdown, and she called her sister. Her sister was very worried, so she called the police and had them do a wellness check. And calling the police, her sister was able to give the police officer all the information pertaining to her current condition at that state, which was kind of psychotic. So that way, the officer, if she acted any type of way, they wouldn't kill her or harm her in any type of way. So with all that information that they gave the officer confronted her about some of the things that she was dealing with in her life, which were these people that she was communicating with. And Kayla, I'll let you tell the rest. Okay, so
basically,
when the officer got there,
basically I was in the process of a twin flame relationship dynamic, and your twin flame can see you through the eyes of another person and can speak to you through another person, and that's what this witchcraft, like Gypsy Jew, Juicy Juice stuff was going on. And this cop, he said, "Does Derek still live with his brother?" And I said, "What?" I said, "How do you know that?" And he got really quiet.
Once again, her sister told the officer these things.
My sister did not tell the officer.
I'm trying to tell you because I was right next to her.
I'm trying to tell you that
Okay.
she did not
All right,
speak
go ahead.
to this
Okay.
officer
Okay.
about these things.
Okay.
And I said, "How do you know that?" And he got quiet, and then he said, "He'll talk to me in the car." So then we got back to the station. He said he wanted to talk to me, and he pulls down in the garage where it's just me and him parked over where the ambulances are. Not even supposed to be a real thing allowed to happen, like go and park somewhere alone with like an inmate. But he does it, and I'm like, "How do you know that?" And he's like, "I just do." And I said, "Who are you?" I said, "What are you?" And he said, "I'm soulless." And soulless, like soul without a soul, soulless. And I said, "You're not the Antichrist."
So the guy's name was Solus.
The guy's name was not soulless.
Okay, I'm talking to them. I'm talking to YouTube.
Okay.
The guy's name was Solus.
It wasn't soulless.
And she somehow manifested the mindset of soulless. Go ahead.
He said, "I'm soulless. I'm soulless."
Like that's his name. Like if
without
his
a
name was
soul.
Michael, he'd say, "I'm Michael."
No, his name was not soulless.
Okay, so he just said, "I'm soulless."
He said, "I'm soulless."
And that to you meant what?
Meant he was the Antichrist.
And so you believe that?
And I told him, I said, "What?" I said, "You're not the Antichrist." But he was the Antichrist.
What did he say when you said, "You're not the Antichrist"? Did he say, "Yes, I am"?
He just was quiet.
Because he was probably really really confused.
No.
No, you don't think he was confused because he was silent?
No.
Okay.
He is the Antichrist.
I would probably be silent if somebody asked me if I was the Antichrist.
No, he was the Antichrist.
Okay.
I'm not lying. I'm not making this stuff up. He really was the Antichrist.
Do you believe that you were part of his plan?
Yes.
And what part would you serve in his plan? To take over the world?
I don't know. I'm called the Chosen One.
Who calls you the chosen one?
When I was a little girl, I told my mom that I was called the Chosen One, that God told me I was the Chosen One. And then when I was 17, I went to a women's conference. They told me that I was the Chosen One and God was going to raise me up to speak to nations. Then I received a random message on Facebook telling me I was the Chosen One of God. Then when I was arrested, my bunkie, Tiffany, had a dream Isaiah 45, and it's called Cyrus, the Lord's chosen one. I can get up over here in the Bible. Isaiah 45, the Lord's chosen one. So it was confirmed again. So it's been confirmed like 4 times that I'm the chosen one of God. So
to speak through nations?
To speak to nations.
To speak to nations?
That he's going to raise me up.
Have you spoken to any nations?
I haven't spoken to any nations yet.
Okay, but your plan is to speak to some nations?
Spoken over me 4 times now.
When do you plan on speaking to some nations?
I guess whenever God wants to use me to speak to nations.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all just making a joke out of this. That's cool. That's cool.
I don't even know what to say now. YouTube, if you guys could please, comment below and give some insight to Kayla.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it. That's cool. Deuces.